Hey everyone and welcome to the video. So today we're going to be talking about the Saints Row reboot. It released over 100 days ago, which is crazy. I can't believe time has flew by that fast. And I mean, we're almost at Christmas now. It's insane to me that it's been that quick. But I really want to discuss how I'm feeling about the reboot after nearly 225 hours of game time. Yep, I've put a lot of time into it and I really want to discuss my thoughts now that it's been out for this amount of time. So luckily it's quite easy to discuss my thoughts on the reboot because it hasn't changed a great deal. First of all, I like the reboot. It was a decent game. I've had a lot of fun with it, and obviously with the immense time I've put in, I've more than had my fun out of the game. But you hear me talk about the reboot kind of in the past tense, and the reason I do that is because I haven't played it a great deal recently. If you watched my last video talking about how Saints Row is kind of getting boring, that still stands, but is changing, thankfully. But right now, I think that after 100 days of launch at this particular moment, the reboot's not in the most entertaining place. It's been done, we've all completed the game, we've pretty much had our fun out of it, and we're all kind of waiting for the content that's going to be trickled down to us next year. But I like that they're starting to add more cosmetic packs, and we're starting to see a bit more customization be added to the game through these mini packs. This is a good way to get people onto the game, so I'm really happy that that's been announced, and it's going to remove a bit of that boredom for me. It's definitely just something I'm looking forward to. Kind of basically brings me on to how I feel about the reboot as a whole. It's looking slightly hopeful. Now, right now, at this current point, if you were to pick up the game, you could have a blast with it for a good couple of weeks, and then maybe put it down and think, wow, that was cool, not going to touch it again. But if you're someone who's going to stick with the reboot for a decent amount of time, I think it's starting to look good. I think it's starting to look hopeful, and I think that it's starting to look a little bit like they are going to be starting to push content towards us. So, as they said, 2023 is going to be the main content year for Saints Row, which I'm super excited for. We definitely do need some more content and things to do. On top of that, with the expansions on the way, we're definitely going to be getting a ton of mission packs to deal with, and we'll basically have more content for the whole story, so to speak. Whether these will be self-contained stories or additions to the original story, I personally, and I think I speak for everyone, prefer self-contained. But if they just add to the original story, that's okay too, I guess. But it's definitely showing us that more content is on the way. But I'm hoping that we also get some more free content, kind of like these cosmetic packs, which they are showing we are going to be getting. So to me, Saints Row right now, while I think at its current state is not the best Saints Row we've ever played, okay? I think it may begin to improve over time, and I'm hoping, Mr. Saints Godzilla said the same thing in one of my streams, I'm hoping that we get a No Man's Sky treatment, which is where they just kind of pump the game with content and upgrades and boosts, and eventually, in a year or two, we have one of the best Saints Rows yet. It's not 100% going to happen. I don't speak for Volition or Deep Silver or Gearbox or whoever's in charge now. I don't know what their plans are with the game, but that's what I would like to see happening. I would love to see them just kind of build upon this new Saints Row, because this new Saints Row, it's the new start for everything. It's the beginning. It's basically just going to be the foundation that this new series of Saints Row is going to be building off of, and I don't want it to start on a sour note. And whilst the story may be irreparable in some places, and while the story may not be the best thing in the world, they can at least improve the base game and its content and start adding things to make that a little bit easier to swallow, and pretty much just make the game more bearable. And obviously it's not like I think the game is unbearable, but I know a lot of people do, and I think that they can slowly over time make the game more bearable for those people. Again, for me, I quite enjoy the reboot. Its story's not the best thing in the world, don't get me wrong, but I think the game's overall quite good fun. I just want more. I just want, more reboot content. And I'm hoping we're going to be getting that soon. So, as a kind of conclusion, 100 days after the reboot's launch, the game, while fun for a good couple months, is kind of wearing off now, but new content's on the way, and the overall game in itself is looking hopeful. And that's kind of where I want to leave it. I'm looking forward to seeing the new content. We're all waiting on the new content, and I think it's going to be really fun. I'm just basically excited for that right now. I'm just excited to see what else we have to offer. And that's pretty much where we're at with this whole thing. So yeah, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of the reboot 100 days later. Has it failed you? Has it surprised you? Was it worse, better? Whatever. Your opinion is valid. Let's hear it, and thank you for watching. See you soon.